they've been shifting creative directors and designers like it was the NFL and NBA. And, even basketball players don't even like that feel. People are very serious about their designers, like they are their hairstylists, like they are their team and the players that represent them. It is a whole big movement behind these situations. So you can't just trade it off because they weren't even allowing the designers to have a moment to connect with the new brand that they were representing. They were just shifting them within 2 seasons to a year next to another brand. And it was like, how are you even getting to connect with the brand? How are you getting to get the old brand that you left from out of your system? And isn't that kind of like a breach of artistic, creative information being, placed out there? I don't know. I don't think these management houses are, strategically thinking. They're so focused on money that they're not even thinking about if this actually benefit the brands.
Breaking news flash. Chanel was shocking. Let's spring summer 26 together, shall we? I have so many thoughts. First off, opening with taupe.
This is the first look from the collection, and in my opinion, the most important. This is the perfect embodiment of his balancing act. You have a power suit, which is traditional, but it's cropped, so it's modern. You also have the fringe earrings, which makes it more casual. This is what
at this house, basically the color, and while I
feel stuck in the past. To the contrary, it feels quite modern. You probably noticed there's a lot of fringes in this collection. That's a direct cue from what he did at Bottega. Since his fall 22 debut, that's kind of been his signature.
To say, pissed me off. This reads like it belongs at his former label, Bottega Veneta. If you go look at Blasi's past work, you'll see how much he loves these warm hues, which frankly, I don't. Chanel, it's been one of those seasons overall where designers are just doing what they want with seemingly very little consideration for the client or the house codes. It is a old school Chanelism. Blasi, while we got a logo here or there and subtle Chanelisms throughout,
he did it. He was hired to make Chanel feel interesting, but still feel like Chanel. And I think he walked that tightrope like a pro, because this is his vision for the brand. I really like this look. It feels like Chanel by Peter Do. I could go on and on, but I think you get the general gist.
Like I said in our old episode, because I'm the fashion forecaster, I predicted this. The fashion management houses are not even taking that in consideration, and they are about to lose a lot of their consumers. The consumer's not going to want to invest in the brand. They're either going to follow the designer that they felt comfortable with wherever they go, or they're just going to disappear and not invest in the brand on the new designer. But that don't always work.
That brands are shutting down.
We need to talk about Louise Trotter's debut at Bottega Veneta. She is the only female creative director at Kering, which owns Bottega, and is one of very few female creative directors in luxury fashion currently. She is quite the ready-to-wear resume, most recently coming from Lacoste and Carven, but also worked for Joseph, Gap, and Tommy Hilfiger. The collection was beautiful. Bottega is a brand of craft, and boy did Louise show us that craft. It was a masterclass in the use of texture. Look at this top. The intrecciato leather and feathers woven in between. Can you even with this? Oh, the fringe bag. Intrecciato weaves reimagined, giving us a scale-like effect. This cape took 4,000 hours. 3mm strips of leather, hand woven. Talk about craft. This, and this. Meant to look like fur, but it's recycled fiberglass. It's mind-blowing. Along with texture, there was just a lot of great fluidity. The intersection of structured meets soft. I think this is a great example of that. This relaxed pinstripe suit and this oh-so-buttery leather trench, but still giving us that really strong, powerful shoulder. Don't even get me started on these exaggerated intrecciato epaulets. This collection is delicious. It's a whole sensory experience. You just want to take your hands and run them through the clothes. There's a lot of beauty and so much movement. It's a dream. You just want to live a Bottega life. This life just oozes luxury. I can already see this dress on a carpet somewhere. Julianne Moore would eat this up. Oh, and she was there. I'm sure. An update to the Lauren 1980 clutch with this 3D-esque intrecciato wish list to give guests a little taste of the show. The invitation, once expanded, was a leather bag with 0 seams, a cut piece of leather. Louise killed it. A very strong debut. Many have been saying Bottega is in great hands, and I absolutely agree. Bravo, Louise Trotter. Bravo.